Well, hello. It's been a while, but Spirit has been after me for probably nearly a week. That I needed to post some sort of video, a reading in regards to what I feel needs to be expressed. And so it's not what I feel, it's about what Spirit needs to have somebody here, somebody who's watching this here. Because whatever you were going through something hard. You're going through something hard. You're essentially at a crossroads. Okay, you're essentially at a crossroads, and what's happening is that what it feels like when I'm trying to dig into it, I'm like, because I fight spirit on this stuff, because stubborn, whatever. But it's like, do I really have to get in front of the camera? Do I really have to do this? I've got, two other jobs that I do. So anyway, when I dug into it to find out exactly what's going on, that way I can get a little bit of clarification. And Spirit kept me up half the night last night because it kept popping in my head. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. And I'm like, I know. I know. But anyway, so it's talking about like how whoever this is, whoever you are, you're at a crossroads. And you're waffling back and forth between this choice. You've got this choice that's happening. And at one moment you'll be like, yes, I should absolutely do this. I should absolutely do this. It's going to be so good for me. And I'm not going to do that. And then you end up switching like 5 days later or something like that. And so you're waffling yourself back and forth. You're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And you can't decide. You feel like you're missing some information, or you're missing a perspective. And so that's where I come in. Maybe I can help you with that. So let's get started then. So we're going to start, I'm going to use this Wisdom of Avalon. This is really good for when you are, I use it for whenever somebody is in the middle of a crossroads kind of thing. Kind of gives us some information on things, a little brief rundown. And then what we're going to do, because this is what Spirit was keeping me up last night. Because I was thinking, I was like, okay, what spread am I going to do on this? What am I going to do? I need something to aim it at. And Spirit's like, well, just do the basic foundation, with like a Celtic cross, because we need to see, the full picture. And then we're going to do a choice spread. So it's going to be a little bit long. I'm going to tell you right now. So, all right, Spirit, show me the overall, what's going on with this person that needs to see this, with the person that's watching this video. And this is resonating with them. What's going on? We've got the eagle. It's a little dark in here, and I'm old. So we've got the eagle, spirit integrity and connection to the angelic realm, as well as the queen. Ooh. Okay. The queen is, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. It's like the Empress card, essentially. The eagle, card number 9, and then the queen is card number 4 in this deck. Honestly, the numbers don't really matter to me. But what this is, I think, a lot of times the Empress can signify somebody who has made a really big impact on your life. Okay? Really big impact on your life. And what this is talking about is that there is a question having to do with your connection to this. So a lot of times the Empress can do that. It can also talk about your own self empowerment kind of stuff. So, but honestly, like this Queen card, it's really feeling like it's like somebody who embodies this to you. Somebody who embodies this to you, and you have a connection to this person. I feel there's like some resistance that has to do with it. So let's break it down here with the Celtic cross. And put these over here. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, show me. Okay, we're going to do Celtic cross. Show me the foundation of the whole thing, the whole crossroads issue that this person's experiencing, please. Show me the foundation. Oh my gosh. We're not throwing cards at me though, please. It got crowded suddenly. Like I feel like there's like a whole bunch of talking going on. Hold on. We need to tighten this up. Show me the foundation of the issue, please. There we go. Okay, we've got the World and the Tower. So the stuff has hit the fan for you, or it's getting ready to, or or there is a whole. I mean, because that's the Tower and the World. That is ending a cycle, and it is rough. Because the Tower is huge scorpionic, transition card. You cannot rebuild a new building that's so torn down and dilapidated without destroying it first. So the thing is that you have to end the cycle of the old building to be able to rebuild a new one. And this is all within you, okay? This is all within you. Of course, it could, have to do with any, I'm going to say, relationship structures or job structures or whatever's going on in your life. Whatever it is that you're making the choice of, you are considering destroying everything that you had felt comfortable in. And it's probably scaring you, making you nervous. You're just like, I don't know if I'm making the right decision. I don't know if that's happening correctly. Show me the challenge. Okay. The challenge we've got here is we've got the King of Swords. Being clear-headed. That's the challenge, being clear-headed about it. So the King of Swords is well known for being able to separate his emotions from his logical thinking. That can be a good thing in some cases, and that can be a bad thing in other cases, right? Right here, that is the challenge, is that you are too deeply enmeshed in it to be able to think clearly, I think. I think that's what's happening. That's why you can't make the decision that you're looking to make. So, okay, show me what's going on in this person's head. What's going on? What's going on in their mind? We've got the Seven of Cups. You're like, I don't know what I'm looking at, and I am not clear, and I feel like there's a 6,000 ways to go. It's definitely a confusion, kind of blinded. You feel like you're blinded. You feel like you're blinded. For some reason, something poked in my head. That you may want to focus on doing. It just popped in my head, so I'm going to just say it. If it means something for you, great. I want you to start doing doing some like either affirmations or self-programming things. Okay. Affirmations, meditation, focusing on clearing the mind, focusing on clearing the clouds, okay? This could mean, if you have issues with your diet or something like that, remove the inflammatory things from your diet. But I feel like there's like other stuff that's clouding you, and you need to, you are strong enough to clear it yourself. But you have to do it with intent and focus. So however that works for you, you can use herbs, you can, whatever. But sometimes even telling yourself and doing affirmations. There's something called the reticular activating system. I'm going to get all sciencey on you. So the reticular activating system is something where when you repeat something to yourself over and over and over again, you start to believe it, right? Start telling yourself, I enjoy thinking clearly. Over and over and over again. When you feel like you're kind of out and you don't see well, I enjoy thinking clearly, and your will bypass anything that's there. Make sure you're eating properly though, because brain fog due to inflammatory foods or whatever, because your body's reacting to it, is a thing. All right, show me what's going on in their gut instinct. What's going on in their intuition? What's their intuition saying? Show me their intuition. We've got the Fool, and we've got the Three of Swords. Okay. So your gut intuition says, if I do this, I'm going to break my own heart. That's basically what it says. I'm going to break my own heart by stepping out of line and doing something different. Now, I want to present to you that there's a lot of times that people think it's intuition when it's not. This is fear. Intuition does not have fear. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is fear. This is fear of pain. Because if you absolutely knew for sure that making whatever choice that you're going to make, if you knew for sure that, yes, this is going to cause pain, you wouldn't even consider it. You know? So I want you to remember that. So if you knew for sure it was going to cause pain, you would never consider it because that's your thing. You're like, well, why would I do that to myself? You wouldn't. Exactly. So that means you have a fear of that happening. You don't actually know. You don't actually know. A lot of us will mistake our intuition for fear. Fears, also like, other attachment things, rather than it actually being intuition from speaking outside of here. There is a difference. And especially when your mind is already clouded as it is, it's probably your fears talking. So I'm just going to tell you that right there. All right. So there's a fear about that. Show me what is passing. What is definitely ending right now? What is... Okay. So we've got the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. You have lost your drive toward a connection. You have lost all inspiration by a certain connection that you have. Your Four of Wands usually indicates a connection with another person. Could be a boss, could be a relationship, could be whatever, okay? Take it however it works. It's not this person, okay? It's not this person. This is something else that's passing and moving on. You've lost it. This is what is passing through. It is done. It is done. Maybe you had no idea that it was done, or you weren't sure if it was done, or am I doing the right thing right here? But it's done. You've lost any sort of magic that you used to feel for this connection, okay? Again, job, friend, relationship, whatever. You've lost that love and feeling right here. When you don't have wands, which is that fire of inspiration and drive, when you don't have that towards a relationship that you have with somebody, you drop it. And that's freaking you out. It's a big, big change. So there is, I haven't seen the Wheel of Fortune in here yet, but there's a feeling of time involved in this whole thing. So what's coming up here? What's coming up that this person needs to know, please? What's coming up for them immediately in the immediate future here that needs to be accepted? What needs to be accepted? Or like integrated is a better word. What needs to be integrated? Show me what needs to be integrated for this person, please. There we go. We've got the Sun card. Happiness. There is something. I want to get clarification on that, because the thing is that it's kind of a broad topic, right? You need to integrate happiness into your life. Well, no shit, Sherlock, right? So why wouldn't you? We need to know what that is. So I'm going to get some clarification on that here in a bit. But there is something that brings you a lot of happiness. that you may have resisted in the past. Okay? You may have resisted in the past due to whatever this old connection was. Okay? All right. Show me the energy surrounding this whole situation, please. Show me the energy surrounding this person. What is it? Show me the energy surrounding this person. Yeah, we've got the King of Cups. You're ready to feel something. You're ready to feel something. Ready to feel and truly like dig deep into your emotions. It gives the implication that maybe in the past you had a hard time doing that. But now it's like you have a the Two of Pentacles came out too with it. And so it's like now you have this, the feeling is of a, I'm going to say, that's the thing with like with doing tarot and other psychic stuff. You're trying to interpret these emotional frequencies that come through, and I'm trying to find the right word for that. It's a very I'm gonna say a strong masculine calm, because again it's King of Cups, right? Strong masculine calm and love, opening, kind of relaxed. You're more confident in yourself. However, you're just like, I don't know. I need to decide what I'm doing here. This may lead back to the choice right here. This Two of Pentacles. This may be leading back to the choice that you're making. We'll find out. We'll find out. Show me the hidden factors here. What is it that this person cannot see, please? What is it about this situation that they cannot see? Show me what it is that they cannot see, please. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Okay. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups reversed. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's like all these cups. You can't see where you can be happy continuing on with whatever it is that you're doing. Because, you know, crossroads, you can continue going straight or you can turn, right? It's like I can't see where this would make me happy and not disappoint me. Because we've got, so here's the Page of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups always talks about, you know, disappointments, just kind of like meh. Like, ugh, that wasn't as good as I thought. Page of Cups reversed here basically talks about not really having any sort of even thought to dream. Like you don't have any forward dreams. You don't have anything in the future. It's like you can't see yourself there in the future. You know, a lot of times when you get into some sort of relationship, be it work, friend, whatever, you can say, okay, in 10 years, this is where we're going to be. This is what I'd love to see. That kind of thing. You can't see that with, I think it's with this old one right here. This old one that's done. And what I'm just particularly noting in regards to this Nine of Cups here, this guy's packing his bags, you know? He's carrying a bag with him. He's just like, well, I'm going to do what I need to do for myself. As you should. All right, show me the hopes and fears. Now, it's specifically called hopes and fears because hopes is it's the same thing that you hope for that you fear the most. Show me hopes and fears for this person, please. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. I call this, you know, on the sideways, the all my single ladies cards. It does speak a lot to independence, being by yourself. You're excited to do this, but at the same time, oh my God, I'm going to be by myself. I think the biggest thing, like, especially if you're trying to separate from a relationship, or if you're trying to separate from a job, being afraid of being on your own is a really big thing. Being afraid of not being lovable, not being hireable, or not getting enough work, to survive, or whatever, that kind of thing. That's a big fear, but you hope to get away from it so you can do your own thing. Because it's like you've been there long enough. That's what it's like. Show me the outcome here at this point. Now, please note that outcomes, they can always change. It always depends on your own decisions. So this is one of the potential outcomes. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome, please. Nice. We've got the Magician. Creating your own life. Taking the wheel. It is your life. That's a really good result. I like that. It means that you're not willing to play victim to your life, I really like that. I really like that. That's good. Because that means that eventually you will make a decision, okay? So this time that you're going through right now where you're just kind of back and forth and I don't know what to do and everything, that's okay. You can keep going with that. It's okay. You have time, okay? Unless there's literally something in your life where you don't for some reason, but you have time. You have time. Now the thing is that whatever this is in the past, this Four of Wands, King of Wands, whatever you used to have passion for in this whatever relationship, that's over. Doesn't mean it's not still in your life right now. It could be. Could still be there. But you know that your attraction to it is done. Your attraction to it is done. And that is a truth for you. This is the Ace of Swords. That is a truth for you. Hard truth. You probably came to that realization, I'm going to say pretty recently. Within the last month. Yeah, within the last month, you came to that realization. My attraction for whatever this is, I am over it. I can't do it anymore. And so you're like, well, okay, so my attraction for it, for whatever this is, job, work, whatever. Again, I always try to make sure that you can put it into whatever context it is in your life, okay? But you were meant to see this if this is resonating, because there's some sort of piece that's going to help you see a little bit better. Seven of Cups. Help you see a little bit better, because the challenge is seeing things clearly. King of Swords. Show me more about more of what's holding this person back. Show me more of what's holding them back, please. King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Two of Wands. Four of Wands and... Oh, okay. It's a long explanation. They like to give me the complicated stuff. It's okay. Life isn't easy. Okay, so first, what came out first was the Two of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands. This is looking outwards and kind of like, pondering things, trying to plan some things, make decisions, that kind of stuff. It's like, what is it that drives me? What is it that pulls me? And look, you're thinking about that Four of Wands again, right? But it could be a different one. No, excuse me. It's probably the same one. No, it's the same one. Because right here, here's that Wheel of Fortune right here. It's talking about how time has passed. A lot of time has passed. You may have tolerated this for a long time. You may have told yourself, I'm still in this. Everything's good. For a long time, and completely put yourself in denial that you actually were kind of ready to be done with it. Because sometimes relationships are just not meant to last. I know that a lot of us were taught that you need to be married for the rest of your life, or you need to stay with your job and be loyal and all this other stuff. No, you don't. We grow up. And so do they. So sometimes you grow up and you grow past it. And it's time for something different that can help give you a light and a spark in your life again. So there's been a lot of time behind this. And what you've thought about a lot is how it would hurt. And you've really minimized. Here's that moon. You tucked it under the moon, which is very secretive, in the dark, that kind of stuff. Tucked it in the back corners of your mind, saying, I'm not going to allow myself to hurt like that. It would break my heart. The thing is that I think almost, see, you're scared that it'll break your heart right here, right? Because here's the Fool and the Three of Swords. Here's that Three of Swords again, where you don't want to look at the Three of Swords. You don't want to experience the pain. However, you think that down here in what's your gut, you may realize, what if you don't hurt that bad? What if you don't? Excuse me while I take a drink. It's dry in here. Okay. So, what's standing in the way of their sight, please? Show me the Seven of Cups. Show me Seven of Cups, please. What's standing in the way? Queen of Pentacles. That's a person. There's a person who's very comfortable with where they are at, who doesn't want to let it, who does not want you to see very well, because it would mean change for them too. Okay? Because, you know, any of these major changes can affect everybody that's around you. You know, say you're in a job or whatever and you're trying to think about moving to a different company or whatever like that. It's going to affect your person too. You know, maybe that person doesn't want you to see that because they like where you have with whatever benefits and, you know, whatever's happening. Take it however it resonates for you. But there is someone standing in the way of how you can see this whole situation clearly. There is something. What is it about this person? There's something here. What is it about him? Oh, almost. Show me. Interesting. Okay, so, because we have the Lovers came out. Okay. The Lovers doesn't necessarily mean, you know, a loving, you know, super duper soulmate connection. We have multiple soulmates, by the way. Multiple. Anybody who's had a deeper connection to you, that's deeper than walking by them on the street going, hey, how's it going? Those weak connections are not soulmates. It is the heavier ones, the ones that you built into friendships, even if they were short. They are soulmates, because they were there for a reason for your life. Anyways, so this is not meaning anything about soulmate today. This is having to do with a major, large choice. Because it is a life-changing choice between A and B for the Lovers. That's how that works. We've got the Nine of Swords underneath it, showing the kind of stress. Here's the Lovers card just to show you. Here's the Nine of Swords. You can see how that person's really stressed out, right? Stress about being abandoned, being left alone. I don't know what this Queen of Cups is, though. It's almost like a thing where, like leaving me for her. That's what it's like. Kind of like they're stressed out that you might make the decision that freaks them out that you might leave them for her. So there may have been someone in your life at some point. Her. And that her could be, again, another company, whatever. Could literally be another person. They have stress about that. And they actively try to stand in the way of you thinking clearly about it. They try to guide you in the way that they want you to see it. So this is where your intention comes in. I enjoy thinking clearly and making my own decisions. My own educated decisions comes in. Tell that to yourself all day, every day, or write it down 25 times on a blank sheet of paper for like 3 weeks straight. You will feel different. You will feel different by the end of that. And you will be able to see clearly what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at that strength card. Show me that strength card. Or not strength, excuse me, the sun card. Show me the sun card, please. What is this happiness that needs to be integrated? Two of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Cups. There's something that you've that would make you very happy. It seems that you would want to that you've held on to for a very back up. Two of Cups has to do with like some sort of relationship of some sort. Okay, again, apply it however it works. Could be for love, whatever. There is a relationship of some sort out there that you have that made you very happy. The Sun card, that's the happiest card in the deck. It made you very happy for the time that it was around. It is something that you've held on to. Four of Pentacles, excuse me. It was something that you held on to for a very long time. You felt a lot of sadness about it. Five of Cups. So something must have fallen apart. There's a lot of regret. And general disappointment in how it all turned out. There's that Four of Cups again. Because the Four of Cups showed up right here in the hidden things. Maybe you've refused to think about how disappointed you were in how it turned out. With whatever that was, whatever that relationship was that you were happy with, maybe you've refused to think it. You know, with this Page of Cups being reversed, you're just like, no, I'm not even thinking about that. But there's that lingering level of dissatisfaction with how it ended. Or how it currently is, what the current status is, that kind of thing. This Nine of Cups kind of guy can also portray someone who's blindly like, whatever, I'm doing fine. That can portray that. So with this coming out like this, I'm wondering if it has to do, you're not seeing how that can help you bring in your happiness into your life. You need to integrate your happiness. It doesn't mean dump this old person and go find this other person or anything like that. It's not saying that. But there's a deep down thing that you feel where you feel like it's unresolved. Show me this Magician. Tell me more about how this can work out. Show me. Six of Swords. Moving on. Moving on. Probably from the past stuff. And it'll become a calmer life. Basically. It'll become a calmer life. What else? Anything else, please? Empress. There she is. Oh, we got the Sun on the bottom. Whoever this is, they mean a lot to you. Whoever or whatever it is means a lot to you. It can signify freedom. It can signify that emotional connection that you want to feel. Those emotions that you're like looking to do. And there is something that is drawing you towards it. Like a moth to the flame. You're drawn to it and you've been resisting it and you're like, I don't know if I should do this. I feel weird. Okay, let's put this away here. I'm going to do a choice spread for you, okay? And what we're going to investigate in this choice spread is how you feel. You know, would you regret it if you do it? And would you regret it if you don't? That kind of thing. It's a lot of times how I make my strong decisions, my hard decisions. It hasn't really failed me yet. There was one time it was questionable, but I think it worked out just fine. Basically, it's one of those, will I regret doing this? Or will I regret not doing this? Will I just be wasting time? You know? All right. Boy, I got hot suddenly. Suddenly I'm like, whew. So this is something that kind of riles you up a lot. It's something that you're heated about, right? Show me, okay. Show me how this person would feel if they do go through with this change. King of Cups. If they do go through with this change, how will they feel after they go through this with this change? Oh, that was upside down because I put it in there. Okay. What else? No, we're not doing that. Try again, please. I want to make sure that I put them up upright. Because if they come out reversed, then that's how it's supposed to be read. But show me more about how they would feel if they do go through with this change. Oh my gosh. There it is. See, that one's reversed. We've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. We got 5 of Wands reversed. The Devil reversed. Wow. Okay. So yeah, so we've got still some misgivings, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm like hot. Oh wow, I can't believe that. I am not of the age of menopause, so this is not me. That's insane. Okay, so you're excited, you're happy, and everything. You know, you're just like, okay, I'm free to love. I'm free to do what I need to do. I feel, you know, unchained is the word I'm looking at. However, there's still a little bit of misgivings, little concerns. 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, with the Knight of Wands reversed. You're going to go through a moment where you're going to be like, well, maybe it's not going to be as fun as I thought it was. But it's like a period of rest almost. It's almost like a period of rest. It feels like that, where you're just like, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to relax for a minute. I need to heal from all this. Show me more. Show me more about this Knight of Wands. Why is it reversed? Because it shows insecurity in moving forward with stuff. With other things. I don't know if maybe in talking to the girl or whatever. We've got 6 of Wands. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's just a moment. It's just a moment. 6 of Wands is feeling pretty good about things. So you're going to go through a point, like, so say when you make this decision to go through with it, you're going to be like, wee, I'm free. And you can see this guy singing in the rain, right? He's like, wee. But then you're going to kind of go through the rebound of that, the emotional rebound, where you're just like, oh gosh, okay, I need to sit back and cool it for a bit. But then eventually you do come to the point, 6 of Wands, where you're feeling pretty good and you're willing to put yourself out there. Yay. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Okay. So we've got that. Show me how this person would feel if they don't go through with it. Show me how this person would feel if they don't go through with it, please. We've got Judgment. We've got Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so with Judgment, if you decide to stick around and not change things, right? It will be the final decision. This is like go time for you, okay? This is the crucial point of where you can make the decision, you know, like the skies are aligned for you, you know, that kind of thing. If you decide to do that, it will be your final decision. However, what I'm seeing here with this Queen of Wands right here, your eye would always be looking outward. Okay? Your eye would always be looking outward at the ones that draw you. You would always be watching, wondering how that would have gone, but knowing you'll never do it. You know what I mean? But you'll feel like a hero for pushing through it. Seven of Wands. You'll feel like a hero for pushing through it and like staying still and staying steady. Four of Pentacles. You'll be like, okay, I was a good person. I didn't leave because, you know, I was just getting through it. Show me more about this Queen of Wands. We've got the Star and we've got the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, you would always be wondering, you know, if I had done this one little thing, where could it have gone? What kind of dream? It's like you always had a dream. You'll always be left wondering. So whatever this is that is drawing you right here, it will stay on your mind. It will stay. But when you make the decision to stay, you will make the decision to stay. The idea to leave will never happen, but it does not mean that your eyes will not stop looking. Okay? Let's see. I have other cards here. Interesting. Got the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles. It's like you would always feel some sort of lack and you'd be stuck in it. You would always feel some sort of lack. There's like there's something missing in your life. Both sides have challenges. Both of them. But which side is you being you? Because you need to be you. Unapologetically. You need to be you. And I feel like on this side where you choose to keep going and not making any change, I feel like you're sacrificing a part of yourself. And you will always miss it. Like if this was like, okay, so I'm trying to like put it into like other context to make it more relatable. So if this was like, let's say for example, this is a relationship you've been in for a very long time. Okay. Very long time. This is you choosing to stay in this relationship just because you said you would. not because you actually want to. You know what I mean? So there's a difference between the two. You know what? I said I would. So I'm going to. But the whole time you're going to wish you're going to wish that something else happened with this. Even just investigate it in the most minor of ways. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So anything, that's always going to be a level of curiosity for you. Tell me more about what will happen over here after the Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. And there's that Tower. This is where you get rid of that Queen of Pentacles. The one that's comfortable, that's staying there and just is kind of just riding through life, you know? Kind of just riding through life, taking it easy, and you disrupt the flow. You go against the grain that had been set up so that you can change things up. Is there anything else that I can offer here for these people? I'm not really seeing anything here. Let's go with some advice. Spirit got real quiet suddenly. And Spirit's been after me. Let's get some advice for this person. Advice from Spirit regarding this situation. Because, you know, tarot is the proof of choice. You always have a choice. Always. But those choices have consequences. And when it comes to just doing something just because you said you would, even when you know it's not the greatest for you and you're really not that interested in it anymore, it's time to change it. Even though it's hard. Even though it's hard. Be the Fool. The Fool is having that energy to go forward, to step free. Take a risk. Let's see how this works out. You know, that kind of thing, right? Because you know what? The universe has never let you down. You've survived this far. Ace of Pentacles. You can rebuild again. And it'll be stable. And it'll be yours. It'll be what you want. We've got 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. And the Lovers. Holy crap. That's a... Ouch. I have a blood blister on my hand. Holy smokes. Okay. So with the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles, that's a really good sign here. Making a choice towards a really solid future. Making a choice towards a really solid future. Tell me more about this Lovers here, please. Is there anything else to that? Or Emperor? Yeah. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor is using that, I'm going to say, masculine energy within you, because we all have it, and making the hard decisions. That's for the best for you and for everybody involved. Everybody deserves to be happy with where they're at and not just coasting. You know. Show me more about that, Lovers. We got the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. This shows how long you've been sitting on the whole thing. You're like, well, you know, I'll keep going, but should I keep going? That kind of thing. That 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. He keeps going and going and going, even if it hurts. All right. That's what I got for you today. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Now that I've delivered the message. I'll see you next time.